Hey guys, this is Samote Geek. I'm here. This is a geek talk, and the reason I'm wearing a hat is because I look like Sonic the Hedgehog without it. Anyway, we're here to do a geek talk about E3, specifically on Nintendo because that's David's favorite company.
Hey guys, this is David to Geek.
Here, let me higher the volume. I don't think they can hear you. There we go.
Hey guys, this is David to Geek.
Alright, so tell them what are your E3 predictions?
Well, I have predictions for every company. For Nintendo, well, the press conference is inevitably going to be hosted by Reggie. No big surprise there. And he's going to go on stage and he's going to remind everyone about the time he said ass at a press conference a few years ago. Because you notice in every E3 since 2004, they make fun of that moment where he said ass at a press conference and the audience goes wild about it for some reason. Anyway.
Hi, my name is Reggie. I'm here because I'm going to tell you I'm all about kicking ass and taking names.
Well, I think at this year's conference, he should really outdo himself. Because, the whole ass-kicking thing...
He'll be like, fuck really... you!
No, he'll be like, suck my cock, Allard.
Suck my cock, Sony and Microsoft. How about me?
He'll put on his pants and he'll have like this huge erection and he'll jizz all over the audience.
He'll jizz on pictures of Sony and Microsoft. He'll jizz on a 360.
And then that's gonna be like half the conference, by the way. And then, Sam, I know you said they're gonna like introduce a new franchise.
Yeah, I think they're gonna introduce a new franchise. I really think that's gonna happen with Nintendo.
But the thing is, people say that every year, but they never do. They just put Mario in a new sport. They call it a franchise.
Well, I have to disagree there. Pikmin, come on.
Yeah, but
Animal Crossing.
That was 8 years ago.
8 years ago. Okay, go on.
The last real franchise they introduced was
Animal Crossing.
Crossing. Yeah, that was like 6 years ago. I don't know. Maybe that will introduce a new franchise. But, they're inevitably going to make a new Donkey Kong or Star Fox or F-Zero or whatnot.
Cooking Mama.
Or Cooking Mama. That franchise seems to be real popular.
Well, that's their newest franchise, isn't it? I think it's made by Nintendo.
No, it's Majesco, I think.
I think. All right.
And then, like at every E3, they're gonna have a big special guest, and the audience is gonna be all excited and in anticipation.
And Miyamoto's gonna break out with his Master Sword.
Yeah, and the audience is going to go crazy, like, as if Miyamoto has never appeared at an E3 before.
And then, as for the Microsoft press conference, instead of Phil Moore getting a tattoo, I think Steve Ballmer is going to walk out, and he's going to have Xbox 360 on his chest, and he's going to go, whoa!
Well, I got to make a correction there, Samuel. Phil Moore was a children's game show host on Nickelodeon from the early 90s. Peter Moore is who you're talking about. He's not at Microsoft anymore. He moved to EA.
Yeah, Peter Moore actually made the Dreamcast, the Xbox One, and the Xbox 360. Like, he designed them.
And he went from making those great consoles to working at a mediocre video game company. It's sad, really.
A monopolistic, mediocre video game company. He didn't get too far from his roots.
It's ridiculous. So, they're probably going to have that bald fuck Jay Allard host it. You know him, the guy who looks like this.
And they're going to have a fucking PowerPoint like no one's ever seen a PowerPoint before. And check out this!
Yeah, and Jay Allard's gonna stand up there and act like he's all badass, when in reality, like 6 years ago, he was some fat, balding, hairy nerd.
And then for the Sony press conference, you know, everyone's just gonna start yelling home. You know, like home, 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 Ridge Racer!
Well, you know, years ago at Sony's press conferences, they would spend half the time talking about sales and bragging about how they're vastly outselling the GameCube and Xbox. But now they don't have that anymore. So, what are they going to talk about?
Ridge Racer!
That was freaking awesome.
I think they're just going to spend the entire time telling people about stuff they're never going to do.
Right.
Because, you know, Sony has a bad habit of doing that. Guys,
well, you know,
home will be out tomorrow, I swear.
It'll be out tomorrow for PlayStation 4.
4D graphics.
It's crazy, I tell you. It's crazy.
Yeah, the game industry has gotten a lot edgier after what's-his-face left Nintendo.
George Harrison?
Yeah, Pokemon is serious business.
Dude, that guy was awesome. Because he would go on stage and he would look all scared and nervous and he would flub half of his lines.
Pokemon is serious business.
That's right, it is.
My God.
And he said that with such a straight face, too.
Pokemon is serious business.
I miss him.
The Game Boy Advance is revolutionary technology.
A lot of people are asking, can the PSP catch Game Boy Advance? But what we should be asking is, can the PS2 catch Game Boy Advance? And then he's bragging because the Game Boy Advance sold like 100,000 more units than the PS2.
Well, think about it, the DS is doing pretty damn well, too.
That's true.
Nintendo's always king of portables.
I've owned 3 DSs myself.
Wow, why? They broke or something?
Well, my first one broke, and then I got a blue one. Then the DS Lite came out, and I got one of those.
Ah.
And then I never did it.
And now you're gonna get a DS Lite that's black and blue.
Yeah,
And then, you know what? I predict I'm gonna stand against everyone. Alright? Nintendo is not going to release a third DS. Okay?
Oh.
I mean, why? Why would they? Their current DS model, the DS Lite, is really fucking outselling everything. They're gonna milk this cash a little bit more, and then they'll release the third DS.
They're going to wait a few years, and they're going to release the DS Micro.
I severely doubt that they'll release the third DS this year. But that's what everyone's saying.
Alright, well, Sammy, I gotta get going here, because
All
I
right.
gotta go to bed.
Geek out.